What's going on YouTube? So one of the hottest segments on the market these days for families is the 3-row crossover segment. And one of the nameplates that's been around for the longest and sold the most units is the Honda Pilot. This family favorite is getting a full redesign this year. And we're happy to be able to show you guys this model up close and personal for the first time here at the Austin City Limits Music Festival. Now obviously this does have a crazy wrap, but unlike some of the images you may have already seen, we can really get a sense of what it looks like for the first time. But let's not waste any time by getting up close and personal with this all-new 2023 Pilot. Now because of the rock concert going on right behind us, the audio did get messed up, but I'll do my best to replicate what I originally said. Now 2.3 million people have bought the Pilot since its debut in 2003. And I think this fourth generation seems to be drawing some inspiration from the second generation with the boxier looks that you might remember. As you can see up here in the front, we do have a boxier fascia. This is also very upright, which gives this Pilot a lot more of a tough look than before. And you can also see the TrailSport badge. Now speaking of TrailSport, that is going to be new this year, and Honda's really making a big deal about it because TrailSport for the new Pilot means added capability. And they're actually saying this is going to be the most capable Honda ever made. Now what are some of the things that you're going to get with that TrailSport? Well, I can go over a few of them. One of the main things is that you're going to have 1-inch greater ground clearance from the normal model, although I can't tell you an exact specification of what that ground clearance number will be. Honda also says that you'll have steel skid plates that are going to protect all the important things like your transmission and the fuel tank. As far as the headlights, as you can see, they are full LED, and you of course have that signature LED daytime running light and turn signal indicator built in. And then there are also fog lamps down at the bottom. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at our wheels. Now, of course, this being the TrailSport version, we do have a special setup here. These are the 18-inch alloy wheels that you get on the TrailSport. They have a special spoke design as well as a nice gray finish to them and TrailSport branding built in. Additionally, you're noticing a couple more enhancements for this new TrailSport model. That's going to be the Continental all-terrain tires, which are going to give you a little bit thicker tread for all those off-road adventures you might be going on. And this does also have a special off-road tuned suspension. And Honda says this TrailSport will be able to handle trails up to a moderate rating.
All right, and here at the side of the all-new Pilot, you can tell that you're going to have a lot boxier of a design. That's of course a design theme that you see in the front and we'll see in the back as well. But it has a very tough and rugged look, which is really something that people are looking for within this segment of vehicle. Now, of course, we don't have any full specifications or length measures for this all-new Pilot. That said, the previous generation was coming in at 196.5 inches in length, which is around class competitive, and I don't imagine that's going to be lengthened too much for this all-new model. I do want to point out that Honda has pushed back the A-pillar for this new version, once again adding to that nice boxy design. Additionally, we're going to have a blacked out mirror housing, and we're also going to have blind spot monitoring. I assume that will be standard equipment on the all-new Pilot. And then as we move around, you'll see we have blacked out door handles. I don't know if that will actually go over to the production version. It could just be a part of the cool wrapping of this Rebelle Rally Pilot. And we do have roof rails up top. And then as we move into the rear design of the all-new Pilot, once again, boxy and rugged is the theme of this all-new Pilot, and I have to say it looks really, really good in person. You know, this car has very stiff competition, and I'm excited to see what this looks like out of its camouflage, hopefully sometime soon. Now, as far as some of the features you're going to see, we have an exposure wiper right here, silver Honda badge, and then this whole area right here is going to actually be finished in a nice gloss black finish. You're going to have Pilot spelled out across the back. That's also going to be gloss black. TrailSport branding, and then let's take a look at our taillights. Our taillights are going to be partially LED for this Pilot TrailSport. So we have the LED accenting as well as an LED brake light. It looks like we have an incandescent turn signal. I can't get inside the cabin to show you guys what it actually looks like. And then we have a LED or a non-LED reverse light. If we drop down to the lower area, we're going to have a tough and rugged boxy shape with a little bit of silver trim.
Now, I do want to mention very briefly the interior. Obviously, we can't get inside today's unit since it's not fully unveiled and they've tinted the windows. However, there are just a couple things that we might know about it. One thing is that the Trail Watch camera, which is based on a 360 camera system, will be coming to this generation Pilot. That works, of course, with cameras in the mirror as well as in the front and the rear. Some things we hope or expect to see: a design that carries many of the same themes from the Civic, CR-V, and HR-V, including that single vent effect. I'm hoping that the Elite model will have luxury that can match the Korean models, Palisade and Telluride. And of course, we are expecting to see some new tech features that the previous generation didn't have, namely 360 camera, digital gauges, head-up display, and a single-piece panoramic sunroof. Let's also talk just a second about the powertrain. So Honda actually says that this Pilot will get a new engine. Now, what kind of new engine, we don't know yet, but that's kind of a little bit of a teaser. We also don't know if there'll be more than one powertrain. There could also be a hybrid offering, for example, which is a pretty exciting prospect. Same goes for the transmission, although we do have some information about the drivetrain. That's going to be that the TrailSport has a specifically tuned all-wheel drive system, and that system can send 75% of the rear torque to the back wheels with the most grip, and that is an active torque vectoring system. The Pilot is also going to get more rigid this generation, and you'll have 7 drive modes, including a specific trail mode, which is going to replace the previous mud mode, and a hill descent control system. Now, expect the full undisguised Pilot to be revealed this fall, and Honda says that this Pilot will be on sale this year. So that's not too long from now. You might be seeing this at your local dealerships. Of course, stay tuned to our channel to see all the detailed information as soon as it comes out. We will give you guys everything we know, give you guys up close and personal and very detailed information. Prices, of course, have not been released yet. The 2022 ranges from $39,000 to $51,000, so if I had to guess, I would anticipate that it will be a little bit more expensive, so probably about $40,000 to start and under $55,000 as a fully loaded model. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us for this up close and personal look at the all-new 2023 Honda Pilot. Once again, please subscribe and stay tuned to the channel to see all information about the Honda Pilot, including a full reveal as well as test drive coming to the channel as soon as possible. Take care, and we'll see you next time.